Top 10 favorite World of Warcraft Classic weapons. Today we're going to take a look at a few of the more iconic and highly sought after weapons of World of Warcraft Classic. Now stick around to find out if your favorite made it on the list. And don't miss a thing, go ahead and hit the subscribe button below. Now be sure to stick around to the end of the video where I'll give you a bonus that could make you 90 to 100,000 gold. The Arcanite Reaper, crafted by Blacksmith of level 300 or higher. The materials needed are 20 Arcanite Bars, 6 Enchanted leather, 2 dense grinding stone. The cost for creating this item: the Arcanite Bars will cost you 10,000 gold for 20. Enchanted leather will cost you 540 gold for the 6 that you'll need. And dense grinding stone, 18 gold each, a total of 36 gold for 2. Making the total crafting cost 10,576 gold. And the selling cost of this weapon is 21,580 gold, making your profit over 10,000 gold. The WhirlWind Axe. The WhirlWind Axe was a quest reward for plate wearers from the Classic era, but is sadly no longer available in-game because the quest was removed. Candy, Great Sword of the Brotherhood. Thunderfury and Blackwing Layer has a 9% chance to drop this weapon. The weapon is massive and is more of a status symbol among the communities than anything, because very few players have, or at least still have, this weapon. Benediction, a very iconic staff that sadly is no longer available in game. However, back in Classic, this was the weapon of choice for all who had staves. The Draconic Avenger. This weapon also comes from Blackwing Layer, dropping off of the Death Talon Worm Guard with a 4% drop rate. The Corrupted Oshbringer. This awesome weapon was dropped from the 4 Horsemen in the original Naxxramas, and sadly is no longer available in-game. Sulfuros, Hand of Ragnaros. Sulfuros, Hand of Ragnaros is the weapon of choice for Ragnaros, the Fire Lord. This weapon is not dropped, but is created by anyone who has obtained both the Sulfuron Hammer and the Eye of Sulfuros. A blacksmith with a minimum skill of 300 is required to make the Sulfuron Hammer, and the Eye drops only and rarely from Ragnaros himself. The plan for the Sulfuron Hammer is obtained by turning in a single Sulfuron ingot into Lockthos, the Dark Bargainer, found in the Grim Guzzler in Blackrock Depths. There's no reputation requirement to receive the plans. Next we have the Warden Staff. Now this staff is known as the go-to staff for druids, and was a world drop which made it even harder than ever to obtain. Next we have a massive sword, the Untamed Blade. The Untamed Blade dropped from Razorgore the Untamed in Blackwing Layer. With a 10% drop rate, this sword is awesome for transmog. Now, next we have Thunderfury, Blessed Blade of the Windseeker. What's that? Did I hear somebody say Thunderfury, Blessed Blade of the Windseeker? Now, this is a comment we've all seen in trade chat, and the weapon has reached an iconic level, and many still seek it to this day. But how do you get yours? Let's take a look. This item is the final reward for a very challenging expensive, and long drawn-out questline, which can be started by a hunter, paladin, rogue, death knight, or warrior. It begins with Examine the Vessel, followed up by Thundarian the Windseeker, and finally Rise Thunderfury. The quest chain begins when you get the loot from one of Baron Geddon or Gar in Molten Core. All you need is one half of the bindings to get started. Upon looting either of these, you have to travel to Silipus and speak with High Lord Demetarian. Now, he'll give you the Vessel of Rebirth, which begins the questline. The next quest requires you to present the following items to Demetarian: both the left and right bindings of the Windseeker, Essence of the Fire Lord. Now, Essence of the Fire Lord is a 100% drop rate from Ragnaros if you have this quest, and 10 times the Enchanted Elementium Bar. Now, you can obtain these from Smelten Rare, Molten Core, and Blackwing Layer regions. Or you can get it from the auction house. Back in the day, you would need to bring a raid with you when you returned with the required items for Demetarian, because he would promptly summon Thundarian, who is not in the least bit happy, but he's been locked away for so many years. Defeating him causes him to drop his blade, where you can then receive the dormant Wind-Kissed Blade. Deliver this to the High Lord, and he'll make the Thunderfury Blessed Blade of the Windseeker for you. Next, we have Rock Dalar. Rock Dalar, longbow of the Ancient Keepers, was an awesome weapon of great strength for hunters back in Classic WoW, but it's no longer obtainable. Crow Blade. The Crow Blade is a world drop from vanilla, and it still drops today, and is currently sold on the auction house for between 21 and 25,000 gold. Now, for that bonus that I mentioned earlier, plans for the Arcanite Reaper can be farmed from Bannock Grimax, located in Blackrock Spire. And he's a rare mob, and he's not going to appear each and every time you make the trip, so you may have to make a few different runs. But currently, the plan sells on my server for 99,000 gold. Now, that's going to wrap it up for this video. I hope you've enjoyed. If you have, be sure to give a thumbs up down below. Go ahead and subscribe if you've not already. And as always, have a great day.